There are wounds that nobody sees, pain that you have learned to carry in silence, tears that never fall in front of other people, smiles you wear because it feels easier than explaining what is really happening inside your heart. People look at you and assume you are strong, they assume you are doing fine, they assume that because you keep going, you must not be struggling, but they do not see the nights when your thoughts become heavy. They do not hear the prayers you whisper when no one else is around. They do not know how many times you have told yourself to hold it together just a little longer. You have become so used to hiding your pain that sometimes you wonder if anyone truly sees it. If anyone notices how tired you really are, if anyone understands the battles you fight in silence. But my child, I see it all. I see the tears you wipe away before anyone notices. I see the fears you never put into words. I see the disappointments you carry quietly. I see the loneliness that visits you even when you are surrounded by people. And I see the strength it has taken just to make it through another day. You do not have to convince me that your pain is real. You do not have to earn the right to be comforted. You do not have to pretend to be stronger than you are, because I know the truth of your heart. I know where it aches. I know what keeps you awake. I know the questions you are afraid to ask. And even in the moments when you feel unseen by everyone around you, you are not unseen by me. I have been with you through every silent battle, through every hidden tear, through every moment you thought no one noticed. And I have never looked away. How exhausting it can be to carry pain that no one else notices, to answer, "I'm fine," when your heart is anything but fine, to keep showing up for other people while quietly wondering who would notice if you stopped pretending to be strong. You have become skilled at hiding what hurts. You reassure others. You encourage others. You listen to their fears and comfort their tears. And yet, when it comes to your own pain, you tell yourself to push through it alone. You convince yourself that other people have bigger problems, that your struggles are not important enough to mention, that asking for comfort would somehow make you a burden. But my child, your pain matters too. The tears you cry in private matter, the disappointments you rarely talk about matter. The fears you carry quietly matter. You do not have to minimize what you are going through just because someone else is suffering too. Compassion is not a limited resource. There is room for your heart here as well. I know there have been times when you felt guilty for being tired, times when you judged yourself for not being stronger, times when you wondered why you could encourage everyone else, but struggled to offer that same kindness to yourself. You expected yourself to keep giving without ever needing rest, to keep believing without ever having doubts, to keep smiling without ever admitting that you were hurting. But even the strongest hearts become weary. Even those who carry others in prayer need comfort. Even those who offer hope need hope themselves. You do not have to earn my tenderness by appearing unshaken. You do not have to hide your questions, your sadness, or your exhaustion. Bring them to me. Bring me the parts of yourself that you think others would not understand. Bring me the tears you hold back. Bring me the fears you keep buried beneath responsibilities and expectations. You do not have to come with polished words. You do not have to have perfect faith. You only have to come as you are, because I have never loved the version of you that pretends everything is fine more than the version of you that is honest about needing help. And I will not turn away from you now, not in your weakness, not in your weariness, not in your hidden pain, because I see the battles no one else sees, and I am still here beside you through every one of them. So tonight, you do not have to pretend, not with me. You do not have to force another smile when your heart is hurting. You do not have to convince yourself that you should be stronger by now, and you do not have to carry the pressure of being the strong one every single day. I know you are tired. I know there are tears you never let anyone see. I know there are prayers you stopped speaking out loud because you have repeated them so many times that you no longer know what else to say. I know there are moments when you feel invisible, moments when you wonder if anyone notices how hard you are trying, moments when you quietly ask, who takes care of the people who are always taking care of everyone else? And if that question has been living in your heart, hear this: I see you. I have always seen you. I saw you when you held yourself together in front of others and cried in private. I saw you when you encouraged someone else while carrying your own fears. I saw you when you kept going even though part of you wanted to give up. I saw the strength it took to simply get through the day, and none of it has gone unnoticed. You do not have to earn my compassion. You do not have to prove that your pain is serious enough. You do not have to reach the end of your strength before allowing yourself to rest. Come to me as you are, with the faith you have, with the questions you have, with the exhaustion you have, with the tears you have tried so hard to hide, because you are not a burden, you are not forgotten. And you are not alone in this. The people around you may not always understand what you carry. They may not see the silent battles you fight, but I do, and I will stay with you through every difficult night and every uncertain morning. So release the mask you have been wearing. Take a deep breath. Let your weary heart rest for a moment. You do not have to have everything figured out tonight. You do not have to be unbreakable. You only have to take the next step, one prayer at a time. One breath at a time, one day at a time, and when you feel unseen by the world, remember this: I see every hidden tear, I hear every unspoken prayer, and I hold every wounded part of your heart with love. You do not have to pretend anymore, because even in the places no one else can reach, you have never been alone.